You're laying on a bed. There's silk sheets. They're red. Up top, there's a bucket. It's full of honey. Pours onto you. You're butt naked. All of a sudden, there's heat lamps all around you. You start getting hot. You start getting sticky. You start getting sweaty and sticky at the same time. All of a sudden, the person of your dreams magically appears on top of you. You're sandwiched now. The only thing in between you is a pile of sticky, hot honey. Those are dreams. This is reality. You ready? I'm cooking something today. I'm gonna be making hot honey roasted chicken thigh sliders. The first thing that we're gonna do here on Cooking Something is we're gonna make our pepper hot honey agrodolce. I don't know, sliders sounds pretty gimmicky. We're gonna take 1 cubanelle. Hot honey even sounds a little gimmicky. Put them in the blend dog. But let me tell you something. A little bit of some orange peppers. We're gonna be making something that you've never seen before. Yeah, 1 more cubanelles. Or I've never seen before, but I don't look at the internet. Put them in the blend dog. Maybe this has been done 10 million times. Green pepper rounds it out, okay? Ow, I'll never know. Does a tree fall in the woods if it's TikToked? Yes. You know, all these cooking videos and all these TikToks and stuff, they always cut everything so nice. And it's just like, get a job. Are these Fresnos? No, it's red long hots. I want it to actually be spicy, so we're gonna put in 1 Scotch bonnet. Boom. Just lay down on these red silk sheets and let me drizzle you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cloves of garlic. Let me drizzle you with the knowledge and the technique-driven cooking video I'm about to give you. Yeah, that's just white vinegar. I'm gonna put in like a 1/2 cup. Then we're gonna blend this up. Look at that. We're already cooking, it's already done. Silk sheets suck though. You know, if you got like, I kinda got some raw dogs on my feet. Vinegar peppers, you know, you got that like couple skins. Oh yeah! You know those dry skins you got on them feet? And you move around and like a little, like even just like a hair of a toenail, like a little splinter on your hair of your toenail in a silk sheet makes me barf. You're gonna take a big ol' couple honeys. See, you're on the silk sheets right now. Why can something feel so good, make you barf with like at the slightest little skin, dry skin? Just lay on the sheets. Shut up. Into the silk sheets. It's almost like it's like, just lay on the sheets. I don't know. And let me just get the honey out. It like pulls on you. Little whisk. And then we're just gonna bring this up and get this kind of like to a nice consistency and reduce this a bit. Silkworms. Who would have thought? Who figured that out? Who figured that out? Come on. Great job. Bang it. That is so fucking good. My measurements are perfect. Take this little worm and be like, I'm taking this fucking shit and making bed sheets. I cook from my heart, my soul. Scarves, jackets. I'm just fucking blowing shit out my ass. What else? So many things. Gloves, and it's coming out fucking diamonds. Imagine putting a silk glove on. All those beautiful peppers in there. You know, it's like a roasted red pepper jam, but liquid. So here we have just some boneless, skin-on chakais. I'm gonna do some salt and pepper. A little salt, flip these over, really touch a lot of stuff, get the chicken going. Dun, 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 dun. So we got our hot honey. Look at this. Wow, this is gonna be so good. Yeah. I kind of just want some fresh rosemary in here. I was just thinking that would be nice. So we're gonna put this in a preheated oven. This looks so good. And then the fat's gonna go, and this is gonna bubble up, and we're gonna char the fuck out of this. Chicken thighs are in. We're gonna do a little bit of a cleanup, and then we're gonna get ready, and I'm gonna show you how to make a really punchy ranch dressing that's full of herbs. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to make a ranch dressing. It's very easy. You can go up or down, left or right. A lot of different things you can do with it, but most of the time, it's kind of like a mayo, sour cream. I'm gonna put a little bit of hot mustard in it. Little, what's that, tarragon vinegar? Red wine vinegar, I got a little bit of buttermilk to let it out. And then we're gonna be adding some dill, some parsley, and some chives. And then we're gonna add some lemon zest, lemon juice. And that's how you make ranch dressing. Pitch perfect, fuckos. Let's check it out. Can you see it? Look, it's bubbling, it's crisping. All those blended peppers on top are gonna get crunchy and sticky The bottom is cooking the chicken even nice and evenly, and the top is getting super crispy. This is perfect. Jesus fucking goddamn Christ. Hallelujah, they say. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to make like a kind of a pickle slaw. Parsley, some chives, dill. That's probably plenty actually. Okay? So into a bowl, we got a couple little pickies. We'll just slice them up, okay? Into the thing. Here we go. We got some pickled jalapenos. A little once over, that's it. Nothing much, okay? Then we got these little bangers. Yeah, this is gonna be a good little crunchy, little fresh slaw right on top of those sticky, crunchy, crispy, hot honey chicken thighs. Perfect amount of onion, a little dried chili flake, a little olive oil just to bring it together, a little lemon juice, a little salt, and pepper. This is nice. This is a nice dish. You fucking kidding me? Guys, look at these. Oh, this is nice chicken. Okay, back in, back in, back in. Shh, back away. I'm doing good today. This is a good fucking dish. Okay, here we go. We're gonna make some buns. We always toast our buns. Boom, perfect. How many do I got? I got 6? Okay. You guys are gonna make this, because this is simple. This isn't like making a pot roast or fucking some goddamn 4-day thing. This is a couple chicken thighs with some blended peppers and some honey and fucking vinegar for me. A couple little buns. A little butter on top. You know what I'm talking about? Put some salt on your butter buns. I'm just gonna put these in the oven, bake these up a bit. All hot honey in there. You feel me? I'm doing this shit for you because you guys can make this at home. See so many fucking people making shit that's viral. Like, this is fucking sick, okay? These buns are nice and hot, buttered up, salty little soft jubes. Oof. Oof. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. And don't mind the super burnt pieces, because that's the good stuff. Look at these little nugs. This is so amazing. Wow. I love making something actually for the first time where it's just nuts. You take a bun, you open it up, little nuggie, just enough. A little piece of chicken. Oh, look at what? Look at that. The fuck is going on? Look at that little thing. That little thing is so full of fucktown. This is fucktown. This is like maybe one of the greatest things I've ever made, I feel. Take this, and then we just drizzle that. This is Dunk City. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, whoa. This is insane. Man, you're having a party, you make a couple rounds of these, everyone's gonna be like, where's the red silk sheets at? I'm ready. That is so fucking good. Where are your red silk sheets? The bedding. We're just eating hot caramel chicken. A lot of people aren't ready. But when you make this, all of a sudden, everyone in the room's gonna start looking at each other and be like, hey, where's those red silk sheets at? Look, I got like 6 people down here on my red silk sheets. Look, this is me up top, just me up top, just like, hey. That's spicy. Hey, everyone's down there. Hey, tie me the fuck up. And I'm like, hey. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, bro, are you kidding me right now? What am I doing? We're done playing games. Oh, dip me in goddamn hot honey. It's in God's hands. Some people say I'm very patient. I've heard that many, many times. One of the most patient people. I sound like Donald Trump. What's up, everybody? I'm Matty Matheson! And today I'm cooking something. We're gonna be making birria egg rolls. What the fuck? Yeah! So the first thing that we need to do is make our birria. Birrias taste amazing. We got our dried ancho peps. We're gonna toast them up in the pot.
Boom.
Egg rolls taste amazing. We got our guajillo peppers. Throw a couple of those in there.
Boom.
Toast them up. And we're gonna be putting them together. Peppers are bowl. I always think it sounds different, and I know that I'm saying it wrong. So put those in. And we're gonna be making something I don't think anyone's made yet. But maybe kind of similar. You know, it's very similar to a taquito. Cinnamon. Absolutely beautiful cinnamon.
Boom.
Put that in there. But I think the egg roll wrappers, we're gonna toast that up. The old egg roll skins is what I'm desiring. Toasting that up. I just love an egg roll, and I feel like egg rolls don't really get a lot of love. But the one thing that I don't like about egg rolls is bean sprouts. I kind of hate bean sprouts. I hate bean sprouts in like pho. I hate bean sprouts in an egg roll because you always bite it and just everything comes out. So we have a beautiful chuck here. Chuck, I think, is the best type of beef for when you're making birria. We're just gonna cut this into big chunks. Taking the egg roll and then making a beautiful birria. I just think that like it needs to happen. I don't think browning it is gonna add that much more flavor, truly. It's gonna add a little bit, but for something like this, I think it's gonna be okay. Okay? Birria egg rolls is gonna be really big. Here we go. Let's make birria egg rolls. See that? Little smoky, we're getting a little toasty. Warming up these little peps. It'd be cool if I could actually speak French. But, you know, being Canadian and all. And then we're gonna take just some tomato puree. Put that in there. But if you can imagine me, my younger years in French class, I didn't do so well. Then we're gonna take our beef stock and pour that in. So if you wanted to make like a super, super dank consomme, you could add some bone marrow, even some chicken feet will go a long way and give you that real sticky. I think one of my teachers named Madame Seabear. She got really mad at me one time. And then we have our chunks of beef, beautiful marble, lots of flavor, lots of fat. We're just gonna plop this in there. And I think she was like holding her keys and she like slammed her hand down on my desk. I am gonna season it with some salt and pepper. I was doing something stupid probably. And I just remember that she like slammed her keys so hard on her desk that she like kind of like cut her hand. We're gonna throw in some bay leaf, some nice little cumin seeds. And I started laughing because I was like, why'd you do that? And we're gonna throw in a little pinch of oregano. Why'd you do that, madame? Once again, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. They don't really have Mexican oregano, or I would use some beautiful, fresh, beautiful Mexican oregano. And then I got sent to the office. We can't have everything we want. I was amazed we even could get the peppers. And I was just like, but you slammed your hand down, and they were brought in from New York. You should control yourself. They're gonna add some onion. You should control yourself. We're gonna put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cloves of garlic. We're also just gonna put in a couple peppercorns. Then we're gonna bring it up to temperature, put it into the oven at 325 into the middle rack for about 2.5 to 3 hours. Let's braise it up. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna make some salsa matcha. So we're just putting in all the same peppers that we put in. We're gonna put a little bit of the cinnamon that was left over. And we got some peanuts. I'm gonna throw the peanuts in there too, because I like it a little more choppy. We're just gonna pulse this stuff. Ooh, that smells so good. We're gonna take some garlic. I'm just gonna slice this up real quick. Okay, need a little oil, or like that much. We're gonna throw in our garlic, throw in all those sesame seeds, some cumin seeds, our peppers, and our peanuts, some paprika, some Mexican chili powder too. We're gonna throw in some cayenne. We're gonna throw in some dried chilies as well. Real spice town. Some salt. Cool. And you just wanna cook this until all the peanuts are nice and roasted, the garlic is nice and roasted, and the sesame seeds are roasted, and all the peppers. It's really a beautiful salsa. That's what's up. I'm gonna lift the veil on cooking shows and everything that we do worldwide. This is a different pot than the pot that I made, that the pot is actually in here still cooking! But we don't have like 4 hours to hang out and wait. So like we made some of this shit yesterday. So I got some beautiful nuggies right here, right now. This in the oven is braising. Once it's cooked to fork tender, we're gonna take it out, we're gonna strain it, and then we're gonna pour the liquid back onto the beef, put it into the fridge for 24 hours. Like I said, some of these things take a long friggin' time. We're gonna make our filling now for our egg rolls. I'm wearing a belt today. I got like 6 mic packs in my back pocket. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna chop this up. See, I think if you did this hot, it would shred rather than like chop. You kind of want it choppy. We're gonna take this and put it back into the bowl. So we're gonna have a little bit of the broth here. I'm not gonna put in a lot, I just need a little bit, okay? Just a little bit, because I want them a little juicy in the middle, but not too much. I'm also gonna put 1 big scoop of our salsa matcha inside. Maybe 2 scoops, this is good. Oh yeah. Then we're just gonna mix this around. Oh, this smells so good. That is a beautiful filling for the egg rolls. This is where shit gets weird. Mozzarella. Boom. Oh. We're just gonna incorporate our mozzarella in with our birria. I'm gonna warm my consommé. Now, we got our egg rolls. Make an egg wash for the egg roll. Clutch. Get the smallest bowl in the history of the planet. Always. Can I follow simple instructions? Jesus Christ. First, don't rip them as you're peeling them apart. I'm excited, because honestly, this is like more inspired by, you know, when you go to places and you get like pizza egg rolls. Pizza egg rolls are so famous. I'm just like, man. So you can make a lot of these, and I definitely think that you could take these and put these into the freezer, and then if you were to do these from frozen, my thought would be you would probably cook it at like a lower temperature. What am I doing these at? I don't know, like 340. Kind of like making these. Even at like Mr. Beef in Chicago, they do like pizza pocket like egg rolls that are like crazy. Egg rolls don't get the love that I feel, you know, everyone's on spring rolls and all that other stuff. I'm like, yo, egg rolls are tight. Hello, everyone. We got a couple things happening here. We want a nice bowl of our consommé, okay? A little sippy, a little onion, a little cilantro, a little lime, just a little matcha, just to bring it all together. Look at this. Oh, mama. Now we're gonna take a little, this is just sour cream. It's not, you know, I'm not gonna act like that's granola. Once again, just a little matcha. These are great for parties, birthdays, weddings, celebrations, funerals, whatever you need to do. The BIRRIA egg roll is there for you. It's incredible. I didn't invent it. I haven't seen it before, but I guess it is probably on TikTok. A little dip of this, should have guessed. And just like, look, give it a bet. Ah! You literally could put anything inside of an egg roll shell and it would be great. A chopped chicken Caesar salad, that would be kind of gross maybe. It's actually crazy. It's so good. Hamburger egg rolls, cheeseburger egg rolls. Anything with meat and cheese I feel would be great. Yo, hello, everybody. What are we doing today? Oh, we're gonna be doing something very exciting, actually. We're gonna be doing some beef short rib queso. This is a dish that I love. And this is a dish that we don't have often here in Canada, because there isn't Tex-Mex really in Canada, because we don't live by Texas. We're gonna have braised, shredded beef rib on top of some amazing queso. So, and this is in chapter 4, page 126. This is 100% ripped off of the barbecue beef and queso from Valentina's Tex-Mex Barbecue in Austin, Texas. I was blown away the first time I had this and I loved it so much, I couldn't stop dipping my breakfast taco into it. The beef and the salsa-drenched cup of cheese. Thank you, Miguel and family, for making some of the best barbecue in the world and making me crave your food so much. We don't have real Tex-Mex in Canada, and certainly not good barbecue. So even writing this is making me miss Texas and your food. You know, that's the thing. When we make food, I think of friendship, and I think of love, and I think of, you know, trying not to fuck this up. I know that this certainly isn't their recipe, but this is, you know, a queso with some braised beef. Once again, a lot of people don't have a giant offset smoker for the space. If you do have a smoker, smoke your brisket. You can smoke your beef rib, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna braise it and we're gonna have shredded beef rib on top of some amazing queso. So this is just a beautiful chuck 3 rib. You can get this pretty much anywhere. We're gonna just cut this into strips and we're gonna brown this up. If you don't wanna make this amount of shredded beef, you don't have to. I'm gonna save this for another dish. That's cooking. Yummy. Let's season these beef ribs up, okay? I'm just gonna do salt and pepper. And I do wanna do a hard sear on these because I do want it to have that like pepper crust. And we're just gonna season this with salt and pepper, that's it. When I'm doing beef, I definitely don't wanna do too much spice on beef. So we just wanna add some canola oil to our pan. And now we're just gonna gently add our beef rib, pretty much shallow fry this, and we're gonna cook it on all its sides, make it nice and brown. It's gonna be nice. And you wanna be careful when you're browning high heat with a lot of oil. It certainly helps having a really good cast iron pan, obviously. Once again, my long handle keeps a nice distance, doesn't it? I can take it, move it around a little bit. Oh, ingenuity. And with our nice high curvature of our cast iron pan, it just protects us just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. You zooming in here? Oh yeah. This does take a little bit of time. If you got a big party coming up and you want to serve a queso or you want to do this, guess what? Do this the day before. Braise your beef ribs the day before. That's your best bet. Okay, and there you go. It actually doesn't take that long to brown up some nice beef rib. Isn't that beautiful? Now, let's make our braising liquida. Okay, here we go, chop, chop, chop. So let's add some oil to our pan. And with the onions and the celery and everything, we don't have to cut that much up, really. And you don't have to be that specific about it, because we're gonna be straining it. So you can just get it in there. We got a green pepper. I used to hate fucking green peppers so much. It's one of those things that has definitely grown on me. I'm just gonna throw in chopped 1 jalapeno into it. I'm not taking out any of the seeds. It can be, I want it to be spicy. It needs to be spicy. All right, so we got some onion. And we're gonna get them in there, nicey, nicey. Chop them up, make a nice bed. Lots of good flavoring. We want a little bit of color on this. The thing about it too is we don't want to add a lot of spice. We don't want to add like spices like you would add to like maybe like chili or something like that. 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. And then what we're gonna do is crack a cold one. You want a nice kind of like a light beer, a nice lager. I'm gonna add this whole thing. And then you stir this in. And now we're gonna turn this up to high. I wanna reduce this beer by half. We're gonna bring it up to a boil, put it into the oven, and after this break, we're gonna have a great time. I highly suggest going to Austin, Texas, because the food there is amazing. The people there are amazing. I love Austin very much. It's been a good city to me. It'll be a good city to you, okay? We've reduced the beer and the tomato paste, and now we're gonna add our beef stock, and now we just nestle. I'm gonna put the bones up so the meat is nice and right in that beautiful, ooh. We are getting there. Once this comes up to a boil, this is gonna be so beautiful. Okay, so it's up and boiling, lid on. Let's open up the oven. Ba, ba, ba. Beef rib, beef rib, beef rib, beef rib, beef rib. In the oven, okay? Now we're gonna make some queso. You can make queso by using flour and milk, making a roux, a little bit of butter, flour, butter, make a roux, add milk, add your cheese, yippity skippity. Right here is a thing called a bain-marie, a double boiler if you want. This way, I'm gonna make the queso in a glass bowl on top of boiling steaming water, which allows nothing to burn, because if you scorch any kind of milk sauce, guess what? It burns instantly, and the full taste goes throughout, and you can't fucking fix it, and it's fucking annoying. Oh, isn't this cute? Moo, 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 moo. Add some milk. This This is just a thing of beauty. This is really good for you. This is Velveeta. And we're just gonna drop that in. And as this warms, this is gonna be the base. It's kind of like cheese tofu, but different. So we're just gonna use this as our base. And the milk is gonna really thin it out. It's gonna thin it out. It's get it fuck off. Fuck off. Perfect. And this will create a beautiful base. And I got a little secret that I like to add to my queso, and we'll talk about that soon. Maybe we'll treat it like a secret ingredient. Welcome to my cooking show called Secret Ingredients. So the thing with the processed cheese, it already has all the chemical stabilizers and all that kind of business in it. So you don't really have to do much. This is very lazy and very rewarding. I want this consistency to be ribbony. It's like we're making cheese creme brulee. Takes a second. Now we have our Velveeta and our milk sauce. And now we're gonna add about a cup of grated Monterey Jack. We're gonna incorporate that. Then we're gonna incorporate our cheddar, our Monterey Jack, and our Oaxacan. Now we're just gonna stir this all in. I like to add a little bit of yellow mustard to my queso, okay? Haters, bring it on! Yellow mustard, just about a fucking tablespoon. And we're just gonna whisk that in. Ooh. It's gonna help with the color, but it also is gonna really help, because mustard, it brings out other flavors. It's really, really, really useful. I got some really spicy hot peppers here. I'm gonna put some of the pickling liquid into the queso as well. Ooh. Whisk that in. Oh. We're gonna cut up all these peppers and we're gonna add them in, diced, nice, hot pickled peppers. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of salt, a little stir. Big old bowl of queso. We got a double boiler on. This queso is good to go. Let's finish up those short ribs. And that was a good 3 hours, okay? It's not like a quick thing. You gotta really kind of wait for it. Couple little tendon pieces, we don't really want that. So you just kind of trim that off. That'll be fine. And we're just gonna take our tongs, kind of hit it around, and we're just gonna fork this up. So I'm gonna take a little strainer here. We got a little bit of that braising liquid, a little bit of fat too, and we're just gonna strain that through into the beef. Look at that. Beautiful. And now let's get some garnishes going here, okay? We're gonna slice up some green onions, nice and thin. And we got the whites and the greens. I like to do a mixture of them. We got a little salsa. Let's do a little bit of lime here. Ladle up some queso. Here we go. Then you take your beautiful braised beef. Nice little pile of onions. We got some beautiful salsa here. A little squeeze of some lime. Oh, mama. Couple chips. Wait, I need some cilantro. We have some cilantro from my garden. We're gonna make this look beautiful. We have some nice floury cilantro leaves. Oh, I love it. Doesn't that look beautiful? Oh, look at that. Beautiful braised beef queso. Inspired by our friends down in Austin. Thanks to Miguel for inspiring a lot of people with his food. Definitely inspired me. I like to give it a little bit of a mix up, a little dipper. It is nowhere as good as Valentina's, but it is something nice. And it gives me a little bit of hope that one day I'll be able to get back to Texas. Come in close on that. Come in close, that's it, eh? You can't even come closer. Oh. Just another one for you guys. Got a lot of beef in my teeth. Matty Matheson, that's me. Matty Matheson. Homestock cookery available everywhere. September 29th. Pre-sale's on now. If you want pre-sale, pre-sale. If you want to get it when it comes out, get it when it comes out. It's all available. Bye-bye.